Yeltz TV are proudly sponsored by the big pet store for all your pet needs and Ace Embroidery. You can find the links in the description below.
Hello and welcome to this EvoStick Northern Premier League game between Halesowen and Buxton. Earlier in the season, the Yeltz were unlucky to come away with nothing as a tight game resulted in a 2-1 victory for Buxton. A win today for Halesowen could potentially see them go as high as 7th. Today's opposition sit 3rd in the league, 8 points behind leaders Skelmersdale. Playing for Halesowen today, in goal, number 1 Matt Sargent, 2 Christian Green, 3 Aaron Griffiths, 4 Aaron Ford, 5 and captain Joe Hull, 6 Curtis Tilt, 7 Asa Charlton, 8 Tom Tonks, 9 Iceland Christie, 10 Ben Hazley and 11 Daniel Bugoli.
Of the Yeltz Club. Will was a great conduit and was highly thought of by all who knew him. We send our condolences to Phil's brother Steve and all his friends and relatives. Phil's funeral will be held on Thursday, at Sarah's crematorium at 11:40 a.m. with the invite back to the social here Rose Trust Fund. And the reverends will quickly join us in the silence. Side of the this coming March, he's got an opportunity here. It's actually
into the penalty area. Joe holds up there. Play there, that's what it's on. Christie with a bit of space. He's looking for Reed. It's an acrobat. Back into the penalty area. And it's rebounded off the post. Buxton have come this afternoon against the post. He's Haven. Standing over the ball. And he's just over. So it's going to be right footed into the penalty area. It's just cleared by the right hand side, back into the penalty area. And there's a one shot. With the ball into the penalty area, and it is a goal for Buxton. There's a bit of a meltdown in the net, but Buxton managed to get a goal back, and I think it was Young.
You're all right now, they've scored.
And that's led to
Keep the ball! Why don't you keep the ball?
So a fantastic 2-1 victory for Halesowen today, which now sees them in 9th position, now only 5 points behind Ashton United, who in 5th place occupy the final playoff position. Disappointing to concede such a late goal, but a deserved victory in a game full of chances for both sides. It was predicted to be an interesting game, and it certainly delivered on that level and more. Here at the Grove it's finished Halesowen Town 2, Buxton FC 1. Here are the other classified results in the league today. Matches between Barwell and Trafford, Curzon Ashton and Belper Town were postponed. Frickley Athletic 1, Stourbridge 0. Grantham Town 3, Witton Albion 1. The match between Ilkeston and Ashton United was postponed. King's Lynn Town 1, Workington 2. Matlock Town 3, Marine 2. The matches between Nantwich Town and Whitby Town, Ramsbottom United and Blythe Spartans, Rushall Olympic and FC United of Manchester were postponed. And finally, Skelmersdale United 0, Stamford 3.
Impressive performance today. Were you disappointed not to get the clean sheet?
Yeah, I think we base everything around getting a clean sheet, and that's what we work towards. But what I will say is that shouldn't, cloud the fact that we got a great performance today, a great 3 points, and we'll still keep working on it, and the clean sheets will come, But I'm not going to get too bogged down in being disappointed about that today, because the lads done really well.
Johnny mentioned in the week about getting 50 points as a target at the start of the season. We're only 1 point away from that now. Do you think we can get it by the end of February?
Yeah, I think we'll have it in the next couple of weeks, to be honest. And I get the reason behind John talking like that and putting things in the paper and keeping everybody's feet on the ground. I think that's the important way to approach things. And if you keep setting yourself targets throughout the next few weeks or month by month, then I'm sure we'll keep reaching those targets. No worries.
Joe Hall was voted as man of the match today. Do you agree with that? Or was there any other standout performance for you?
Well, I did. That's a loaded question, isn't it? I thought Joe did well today. What I will say is, I think from my point of view, there was probably another 3 or 4 candidates. And I'm quite happy to name them. I thought Ace was outstanding. I thought Fordy was outstanding, and I thought Braggs and Tonksy were excellent today. And the work rate that those put in probably edged them to a bit closer to man of the match than Joe today. But everybody sees the game different. And also, want to mention, I thought Eisden led the line really well as well. So.
Yeah. The signing of Jake Jones seemed to be a successful one. He came off the bench on Tuesday, scored a goal. How do you feel he's settled in? Are you impressed by what you've seen so far?
Well, I've seen about as much as everybody else, really. I think last Saturday we had a short training session. He seemed to mix quite well, and then coming off the bench, he looked lively. He was definitely what we needed to get us the 3 points in the week. He just gave us something a little bit different, a different dimension. He's got a bit of quality in him, but it's still early days, and we need to work with him this week. We've got 2 training sessions from Tuesday and Thursday, and hopefully we'll get some good energy and good work out of him and get him up to speed and ready to compete in games like today, you know what I mean? But he comes with good pedigree, doesn't he?
We've got some tricky fixtures coming up. FC United, Manchester and Curzon Ashton. How do you think we'll get on in those games?
Well, I think if we approach the games in the same way as we approached today, I don't see any reason why we can't be successful in those games. I mean, we can match anybody in the league. We've proved that today. Buxton are a quality outfit, lying 3rd in the league, and they've come here and we've got the 3 points, and that just tells you how far we've come. And we walked in the changing rooms. We've conceded a goal, and we're all very disappointed we conceded a goal. But that just tells you where we've come. Getting 3 points sometimes isn't enough. Because we're striving for perfection, aren't we? And that's what we want to aim to. And FC United and Curzon Ashton, we'll take them in exactly the same manner.
So, do you believe that the squad can push on further playoff places this season, or would you rather stay a bit more? We'll just take each game as they come? Well,
I think we've got to be careful on how much pressure we put on people very, very early, and we've got to control our expectation level of everybody in the fan base as well. But things are going well. We're picking up a good amount of points. We're very, very difficult to beat. And I think I wrote in the programme notes today that at the end of February, I think that will tell us what we'll be challenging for. We've got, I think, 5 fixtures, and all of those, or 5 out of the 6 are in the top 7. So that tells you if you can get on the end of the February with a good amount of points, with a few victories under your belt, I think that will tell us exactly where we are.
Cheers, Kev.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.
All the best.